and welcome back to Will's Wheels. So today I'm driving something British, or British, German, what is it? Well, if you stick around, I'll show you about it and tell you about it. See you in a minute. So, hello guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I last did a video, but today I've got for you my own 2002 52 plate Mini Cooper R50. Bought this in November last year, and it replaced the van that I had, because since then I've had a change of heart, change of plan, different things happened. So I thought to myself, I thought I didn't get one of these little new minis, as they were at the time. So when these first came out, I was very skeptical of the new BMW Mini, and I thought, I really don't like that, because it's been a Mini fan, a classic Mini fan. I've always been a Mini, a fan of the original cars, and I thought this is just too big. And I thought, it's nothing like a Mini, and I don't know, I'm sure there's probably many people like me as well who are, fans of the classic Mini. So what happened? Do you think to yourself, well, why did you buy one of these new ones if you're a fan of the classic Mini? Well, about 5 years ago, I had a chance to have a go in one of these, and it was a car I was borrowing from a garage, and it was an R50, a bit younger than this one. It was 53 plate. Had a drive of it, and I thought, this is amazing. I thought, this is just like the original. It drives very similar, just as exciting. So let's have a look inside. Right, so inside the R50 Mini, you see the dashboard, very reminiscent of the original Minis with the central clock. This is a Cooper, so what makes it a Cooper, from looking at it from the inside, is this rev counter. And of course this car is the chili pack. So it's a 5-speed, got the Midland box that the Rovers use, that Rover insisted that BMW use. Got the chrome pedals, part leather seats. The headlining on this is absolutely brilliant. If you remember, I've had Rovers in the past and they've had saggy headlining. So let's have a closer look at this dashboard. Start her up. So you've got the Rover BMW CD head. Simple controls, they all work. Temperature, directional. I really love these toggles. This is one of the things that attracted me to the car, actually. I think that the design team did a really good idea. If you wonder what this ASC is, it's actually anti-skid control. So you've got the door controls either side. You've got the you can open the doors, because what happens with this is it's basically automatic central locking. So as soon as you drive off, the doors lock. But if you need to stop off somewhere, say you let a passenger out or something, you just flick that and it opens the doors. Right. Let's look in the back. Okay guys, so back here, it's not too bad. I've got ample room. I've got a couple of inches. I mean, I'm not that tall. A couple of handles here. What about the leg room? I'm not actually a small guy. Let's see, how much knee room have we got? Well, not bad. yeah, there's a fair amount. I mean, I haven't got the seat right back, but yeah, there's adequate room for 4 adults in here. Okay guys, so we're going to look at the engine bay, and this is how you open the bonnet. So it's a clamshell bonnet. Under here you've got a lever, you pull it up, and it's got its own struts to hold the engine bay, hold the hood up, as you Americans call it, the hood or bonnet, the clamshell. So here we've got the 1.6 Cooper normally aspirated Tritec engine, made in conjunction between BMW and Chrysler. Chain cam, 115 brake horsepower, and it's a really good actual engine, to be honest with you. So yeah, my colleague, my camera guy here, will have a look around the bonnet for the engine bay with you for you. There we go. Right, so what's the power like? How does she accelerate? Well, let's show you a drive off. Guys, so now I thought we'll take the Mini for a drive. Central clock there, so you can't actually not know what speed you're doing unless you're really centrally focused. But so what's it like to drive? Well, the gearbox is the R56, which those amongst the Mini enthusiasts know as the Midland box. Basically, when they were designing the car, Rover insisted that this gearbox is the one to fit. Now the gearbox is fine. There is one little issue with it, basically, is it's a little bit on the fragile side. So, you know, what you'll find, a lot of these basically have had the uprated, I've uprated to the Getrag, how you say it? The Getrag gearbox? Oh, a Getrag, whatever. It's a German gearbox anyway. Because it's stronger and it's also 6-speed. This is a 5-speed. What happens with these basically is they tend to explode if with enthusiastic use. The guy that actually works on this car for me, he used to race them, he said, and he says quite often used to go through a gearbox a weekend racing them. That's every weekend, just blowing the gearbox up, until eventually he decided, you know, we've got to fit the uprated gearbox, 6-speed Getrag, because it's stronger basically. But you know, in normal use, if you look after it like I'm doing now, you don't go like nuts with it, it's fine. I mean, you can have fun with the gearbox as well, you know, you can give it some beans, but you just got to be sensible with it. The steering on this car is impeccable. I mean, it's probably the nicest, most fun car I've ever driven. So, if you're buying an R50 Mini, what sort of things should you look out for? Well, first of all, it's the gearbox. So, take it for a test drive, listen for any unusual noises or when it takes up power. The service history is very important. Does everything work? You know, like, because one of the problems that these Minis have, at this age especially, is electrics. The electrics can go really funny on it, and you start getting, you know, your central locking not working, especially door locks, all manner of things, lights. You know, because this car now is like 22 years old, and they made the R50 from 2001, I think, to 2005, when they bought out the R56, which is a similar car, but there are quite a few differences with it. Just wait for this car to go. Suspension, what's the suspension like on these? The suspension is quite firm. If you regularly drive along a road that's got, you know, lots of bumps, potholes, you're going to know about it. And going to tell you if you've got a bad back. If you've got a bad back, I'd say avoid this car. It's because it can get pretty uncomfortable, to be honest, after a bit. I mean, I drive in Cheshire, and the roads I use are terrible, to be honest with you, but I put up with it because I absolutely love the car. This car came with pretty much full service history. It's done 93,000, which is low mileage for the year of car, really. If you notice when I did the walk around, there's no dents, scratches, a bit of stone chipping on the bonnet, but otherwise the car is a straight car. It's been looked after. The previous owner had this for 10 years and they absolutely loved the car, and they were upset really when they had to sell it because of health reasons. They had to let it go, unfortunately, and I can tell that they were, gutted to have to sell it. So, what's the acceleration on this car like? Well, let's see. I'll find somewhere on a nice straight road, and I'll show you. Right, guys, nice straight road. Let's see if we can do a 0 to 60 without blowing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. So, should you buy an R50 Mini Cooper? Well, the answer for me is yes. If you're looking for a small, cool, fun to drive hatchback that is, impeccable to drive, puts a smile on your face or a grin, then yeah, certainly I'd recommend one. They're not too bad price wise at the moment. I paid under 1,500 quid for this one, and for the for the money, it's a bargain, really, to be honest with you. So yes, I'd recommend them. Not too bad on the fuel. I'm getting around 38 to 40 miles per gallon. What's it costing me on insurance? Well, I'm in my late 40s. I've been driving for 20 years, and my insurance per year is 350. Third party fire and theft. So not too bad. I know that for some younger drivers it could probably atrocious, but for somebody my age, it's pretty reasonable, to be honest with you. So yeah, so anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you liked it, and any comments, write them down below. So until the next time, bye bye.